there is a difference in how dancers use the term textures and how drummers use the term textures. So they're all contrasting qualities. The first is sharp and smooth. That's the one that's the easiest to understand. Your movement hits and it's sharp, or it's smooth and fluid. The next is heavy and light. Again, I think you know what that looks like, but just in case, if something's heavy, it's not so much that your muscles are tense, it's almost the opposite, like things are really weighted. And light, that there's a feeling that there's like no gravity, that you're floating in outer space. Versus if somebody's doing like a really energized reach, that's not actually light movement, that would actually be free or bound. So that would be bound movement because my muscles are engaged. It's extended, but it's bound. Light has more of, again, that weightlessness of I'm in outer space and there's no gravity pulling me down. Free has that kind of bounding lightness to it as well that is a little bit more effortless and more efficient with your muscles, meaning you're not holding tension in your muscles as much. And then direct and indirect is kind of one of my favorites because I feel like when you explore indirect movement, it can be so interesting in both your movement pathway as well as with your use of focus. So I'm gonna set the microphone down. If I'm doing direct movement, it might tend to be a little bit more like angular and things are just like really clear with the pathway, versus if I'm doing something that's indirect, my focus is just gonna be less specific, but also my pathway through my movement is taking non-direct paths. So they are more curvilinear to get there, and it's hard. It's harder to do curvilinear movement, but can be really appropriate in developing the dynamics in your choreography.